Michael Skrynecki of the Skrynecki Financial Planning Group at Raymond James. You are a finalist in the Lifetime Achievement Award category of the 20th Annual Invest in Others Awards. Which charitable initiatives are you most actively involved with, and why have you chosen to support those initiatives?
The organization that I'm most involved with is the Wiskott-Aldrich Foundation. The Wiskott-Aldrich Foundation was born from a very simple but critical need. Families who were facing a devastating diagnosis had nowhere to turn to for help. There was no real support network, limited information, and few opportunities to connect with others who understood the challenges they were facing. We changed that. So I started the organization 25 years ago in response to a family friend whose son had this disease. And when I realized that there wasn't a support network or any place where they could go find answers to their questions, it led me to gathering other groups of friends. And since starting with that initial family, we have grown to a global community that currently is focused on support, education, research, and advocacy worldwide. So, Wiskott-Aldrich syndrome is a rare genetic life-threatening disease. And for years, many families had very limited treatment options with a risky bone marrow transplant and very toxic, risky and very toxic bone marrow transplant, often being one of the few chances of a cure. For nearly a quarter of a century, we have worked alongside families, physicians, researchers, regulators, and other industry partners to improve the standards of care, build consensus treatment, and accelerate new therapies. Our efforts have helped truly recently a truly historic milestone when the FDA approved gene therapy for Wiskott-Aldrich, making us only the second rare disease to get such an approval. We were instrumental in that process from the earliest stages of that journey. We helped ensure that the patient's voice was represented throughout the entire regulatory process and the development of Wiskara, which is the gene therapy drug that is used in this situation. For families who are facing the uncertainty of Wiskott-Aldrich syndrome, that approval is life-saving, right? Because it's addressing the underlying cause, the underlying genetic cause of the disease. It's not just a band-aid on a problem. It is really addressing the root causes. But more importantly, it also sets a precedent and sends a powerful message to other rare diseases. And it creates a pathway for them to follow. And it really demonstrates that even the smallest patient population can help drive innovation and bring groundbreaking therapies to those who need them most.
Michael, Invest in Others focuses on charitable initiatives by individuals in the wealth management space. With that in mind, can you tell us a bit about your business?
Absolutely. So I come to the financial planning from a different background. I actually came from a nonprofit background where I grew up and did development with the Boys and Girls Clubs in Metro Atlanta and various other organizations. I actually started and sold a.com that helped nonprofits raise money online worldwide. And when I was selling that organization, that company, which still stands today, by the way, and that's helped hundreds of, if not thousands of nonprofits worldwide raise tens of thousands of, if not millions of dollars globally. I came to the realization that there weren't enough people in our industry that knew much about charitable planning. So that was one of the epiphanies that led me into this realm. So I set off about 25 years ago to kind of change the way financial services were perceived and received, where charitable planning is a big part of what we do. I am a certified financial planner and a retirement income certified professional. So we help clients who are making that transition, moving from accumulation to decumulation, creating sustainable retirement income plans. We specialize in things like Social Security and Medicare, tax planning, as well as investment management. So we are holistic in our approach. And the underlying theme is that we are very purpose driven. And just like with the foundation that I started, my hope is that we're helping not only lead our clients through that transition into retirement, but to help them leave a more meaningful and lasting legacy, whatever that is to them.
Michael, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.